Midnight glow on my phone again. Silent streets and a heart that bends. Neon colors on rainy glass. Every moment feels like it won't last. Stay with me in this quiet light, breathing slow through the endless night. If you hear this lonely sound, maybe you and me are both awake right now. Midnight glow on my phone again. Silent streets and a heart that bends. Neon colors on rainy glass. Every moment feels like it won't last. Stay with me in this quiet light, breathing slow through the endless night. As you hear this lonely sound, maybe you and me are both awake right Midnight glow on my phone again. Silent streets and a heart that bends. Neon colors on rainy glass. Every moment feels like it won't last. Stay with me in this quiet light, breathing slow through the endless night. If you hear this lonely sound, baby, you and me are both awake right now. streets and a heart that bends. Neon colors on rainy glare. Every moment feels like it won't last. Stay with me in this twilight. Breathing slow through the endless night. If you hear this lonely sound, maybe you and me are both awake right now. The manual says heavy on the table. We let us twist it like our vines. You tell me the meaning remains unstable, lost in the static of your native lines. But the ink on the page needs a new direction, a bridge across the widening sea. Give me the clarity of a strange inflection. Explain the mystery in English for me. Translate the hunger in a hollow bone. Let the vowels roll like a smooth river stone. Strip away the shroud of the ancient tongue, where the hardest anthems are left unsung. Deliver the truth in the speech of a tray, where the light is sharp and the shadows fade. Give it to me in the words of a street, until the understanding is finally complete. Translate the hunger in a hollow bone. Let the vowels roll like a smooth river stone. Strip away the shroud of the ancient tongue, where the hardest anthems are left unsung. Deliver the truth in the speech of the trade, where the light is sharp and the shadows fade. Give it to me in the words of the street, until the understanding is finally complete. Grammar is a fence we both must climb. Tense and aspect, frozen in a specific kind. If the message is a pulse, then let it be beyond the borders of the cold concrete. Don't hide behind the dialect out the door. Show me the shore when I am distant from the coast. The dictionary is a garden of dry weeds, unless you harvest exactly what a soul needs. No more riddles wrapped in golden lace, just the plain facts of this temporal space. I am listening for this shift in the breeze, the way our mind unlocks with the greatest of ease. A code is set the logic free. Speak it plain in English for me. Translate the hunger in the hollow bone. Let the bells roll like a smooth river stone. Strip away the shroud of snitching tone, where the hardest anthems are left unsung. Deliver the truth in the speech of a tray. Let the light is sharp, let the shadows fade. Give it to me, it's the words of the street, until the understanding is finally complete. Translate the hunger in the hollow bone. Let the bells roll like a smooth river stone. Strip away the shroud of ancient tone, where the hardest anthems are left unsung. Deliver the truth in the speech of the trade. Let the light is sharp, let the shadows fade. Give it to me in the words of the street, until the understanding is finally complete. with the paper sail, the compass needle spin in a frantic dance, leaving everything to a sideways glance. The static hums a tune I used to know, while the winter winds begin to blow. Oh, tell me in the tongue of a distant land, write the secrets in the shifting sand. If the words are heavy, let them fall into the hollow of a dying day. I am waiting for a sound to break the wall, to hear the truth before the shadows talk. Speak to me in the ancient light, across the silence of the long midnight. The coffee tastes like iron in the dust. The iron gates are blooming red with rust. You traded diamonds for a bag of glass, watching every holy moment pass. I found a letter in a hollow tree, but the ink was washed into the tea. There is no logic in the way we drift through the widening of the social rift. The clock is ticking backwards on the wall, waiting for the sky itself to fall. The radio is breathing out a sigh underneath the charcoal colored sky. Oh, tell me in the tongue of a distant land, write the secrets in the shifting sand. If the words are heavy, let them fall away into the hollow of a dying day. I am waiting for a sound, he break the wall, to hear the truth before shadows talk. Speak to me in the ancient light, across the silence of the long midnight. Oh, tell me in the tongue of a distant land, write the secrets in the shifting sand. If the words are heavy, let them fall away into the hollow of a dying day. I am waiting for a sound to break the wall, to hear truth before shadows talk. Speak to me in the ancient light. The manual sits heavy on your table, with letters twisted like iron vines. You tell me the meaning remains unstable, lost in the static of your native line. But the ink on the page needs a new direction, a bridge across the widening sea. Give me the clarity of a strange reflection, explain the mystery in English for me. Translate the hunger in the hollow bone, let the vowels roll like a smooth river stone. Strip away the shroud of the ancient tongue, where the hardest anthems are left unsung. Deliver me truth in the speech of the trade, where the light is sharp and the shadows fade. Give it to me in the words of the street, until the understanding is finally complete. Translate the hunger in the hollow bone, let the vowels roll like a smooth river stone. Strip away the shroud of the ancient tongue, where the hardest anthems are left unsung. Deliver the truth in the speech of the trade, where the light is sharp understanding is finally complete. Grammar is a fence we both must climb. Tense and aspect frozen in a specific time. If the message is opposed, then let it be. Beyond the borders of the cold concrete. Though hide behind the dialect of the ghost. Show me the shore when I'm distant from the coast. The dictionary is a garden of dry weeds. Unless you harvest exactly what a soul needs. No more riddles wrapped in velvet lace. Just the plain facts of this temporal space. I am listening for the shift in the breeze. The way a mind unlocks with the greatest of ease. The code and set the logic free. Speak it plain in English for me. Translate the hunger in a hollow bone. Let the bowels roll like a smooth river stone. Let's take away the shroud of the ancient tongue. Where the hardest anthems are left unsung. Deliver the truth in the speech of the trade. Where the light is sharp and the shadows fade. Give it to me, eagle words of the tree. Until the understanding is finally complete. Translate the hunger in a hollow bone. Let the vowels fall like a smooth river stone. Strip away the shroud of the ancient tongue. Where the hardest anthems are left unsung. Deliver the truth in the speech of the trade. Where the light is sharp and the shadows fade. Give it to me in the words of the tree. Until the understanding is finally complete. A smooth river stone. Strip away the shroud of the ancient tongue. The classroom windows rattle in the gale. A dusty truck across the chalkboard sky. The teacher speaks in tones of silver mail, while shadows of the empire drift on by. I hold a pen like some forgotten key to unlock doors I never knew were there. A stranger's voice is calling out to me through heavy layers of the morning air. Please speak in English for the weary soul. Translate the hunger and the heavy toll. Let every vowel be a jagged stone to build a castle on a land unknown. The syntax breaks against the iron gate. We negotiate the heavy hand of fate. Please speak in English for the weary soul. Translate the hunger and the heavy toll. Let every vowel be a jagged stone to build a castle on a land unknown. The syntax breaks against the iron gate. We negotiate the heavy hand of fate. I saw the sailors on the jagged pier. They traded stories for a copper cent. The grammar of this sorrow was so clear, a testament to where the spirit went. Don't tell me of the borders on a map, or how the lexicon is carved in wood. Just bridge the distance of the widening gap and make the silence finally understood. Please speak in English for the weary soul. Translate the hunger and the heavy toll. Let every vowel syntax breaks against the iron gate. We negotiate the heavy hand of fate. The syntax breaks against the iron gate. We negotiate the heavy hand of fate. Dusty highway stretches thin beneath the morning sun. 1,000 miles of heavy dreams before the day is done. The ink is wet upon the page of every broken bough. The wind is shifting south again, I feel it coming now. You talk of ancient prophecies and symbols on the wall. The words are until they start to fall. The silence in the kitchen speaks of things we never said, of ghost white sheets and winter nights inside a lonely bed. The merchant sells his silver spoons to those who cannot eat. The shadow stands like marionettes along the empty street. I'm looking for a cardinal point that hasn't been erased by every bitter memory and every hollow face. So turn the handle slowly, let the river find its way. There's nothing left to bargain for at this time of the day. The heavy clouds are gathering to drown the valley floor, and I can't tell the difference in the knocking at the door. The sky is turning charcoal gray above the harvest grain, while every drop of honesty is swallowed by the rain. The clock upon the mantelpiece has forgotten how to chime. The master and the servants are just prisoners of time. The poets in the coffee house are trading lies for bread, while every truth that mattered once is hanging by a thread. The road is long and narrow and the wheels are turning slow. I'm headed for the border where the bitter brambles grow. The moon is just a sliver now above the canyon wall. I'm waiting for the miracle to catch me when I fall. Sky is turning charcoal gray above the hardest gate, while every drop of honesty is swallowed by the rain. The heavy clouds are gathering to drown the valley floor, and I can't tell the difference in the knocking at the door. The heavy clouds are gathering to drown the valley floor, and I can't tell the difference in the knocking at the door. The sky is turning charcoal gray above the harvest grain, while every drop of honesty is swallowed by the rain. The dusty highway stretches thin beneath the morning sun. 1,000 miles of heavy dreams before the day is done. The ink is wet upon the page of every broken vow. The wind is shifting south again, I feel it coming now. You talk of ancient prophecies and symbols on the wall, but words are only hollow things until they start to fall. The silence in the kitchen speaks of things we never said, of ghost white sheets there's nothing left to bargain for at this time of the day. The heavy clouds are gathering to drown the valley floor, and I can't tell the difference in the knocking at the door. The sky is turning charcoal gray above the harvest grain, while every drop of honesty is swallowed by the rain. The clock upon the mantelpiece has forgotten how to chime. The master and the servant are just prisoners of time. Poets in the coffee house are trading lies for bread, while every truth that mattered once is hanging by a thread. The road is long and narrow and the wheels are turning slow. I'm headed for the border where the bitter brambles grow. Our moon is just a sliver now above the canyon wall. I'm waiting for the miracle to catch me when I fall. The sky is turning charcoal gray above the harvest gate, while every drop of honesty is swallowed by the rain. The heavy clouds are gathering to drown the valley floor, and I can't tell the difference in the knocking at the door. The heavy clouds are gathering to drown the valley floor, and I can't tell the difference in the knocking at the door. The sky is turning charcoal gray above the harvest grain, while every drop of honesty is swallowed by the rain. The morning wind is pulling at the hem of the sky, tracing lines where the gray and the silver collide. I stood by the fence where the wild brambles grow, waiting for a secret that the valley might know. The dust on my boots tells a story of roads left behind. You spoke in a tone that the river once understood, carving your name in the planks of weathered old wood. The ink in the well has turned dry as a summer poem, but the weight of the silence feels heavy as stone. A swallow is circling the chimney and searching for home. The shadow is lengthening across the open gate. We gather the harvest before it becomes too late. The clock on the mantle is ticking a jagged beat. Please speak in the language the traveler brings, of the copper sun and the way the meadow rings. Give me the words that can weather the coming gale. Turn the bright page and unfasten the rusted veil. Say it is the spirit that the salt of the earth provides. The merchant is counting his coins by the gutter light, while the fox finds a path through the belly of the night. We traded our diamonds for pebbles and grains of sand, trying to map out the lines of a disappearing land. The hollows are filling with ghosts of a different time. The lantern is flickering low near the cellar door. We don't walk the paths that we used to walk before. The frost is beginning to settle on the window pane. Please speak in the language the traveler brings, of the copper sun and the way the meadow rings. Give me of the copper sun and the way the meadow rings. Give me the words that can weather the coming gale. Burn a bright page and unfasten the rusted veil. Say it in the spirit that the salt of the earth provides. The morning wind is pulling at the hem of the sky, tracing lines where the gray and the silver collide. I stood by the fence where the wild brambles grow, waiting for a secret that the valley might know. The dust on my boots tells a story of roads left behind. You spoke in a tongue that the river once understood, carving your name into planks of weathered old wood. The ink in the well has turned dry as a summer poem, but the weight of the silence feels heavy as stone. A swallow, a circle in the chimney and searching for home. The shadow is lengthening across the open gate. We better the harvest before it becomes too late. The clock on the mantle is ticking a jagged beat. Please speak in the language the traveler brings, of the copper sun and the way the metal rings. Give me the words that can weather the coming gale. Turn the right page and unfasten the rusted veil. Say it in the spirit that the salt of the earth provides. The merchant is counting his coins by the gutter light, while the fox finds a path through the belly of the night. We traded our diamonds for pebbles and grains of sand, trying to map out the lines of a disappearing land. The hollows are filling with ghosts of a different time. The lantern is flickering low near the cellar door. Oh, we don't walk the paths that we used to walk before. The frost is beginning to settle on the window pane. Oh, please speak in the language the traveler brings, of the copper sun and the way the metal rings. Give me the words that can weather the coming gale. Turns a bright page and unfasten a rusted veil. Say it in the spirit that the salt of the earth provides. Please speak in the language the traveler brings, of the copper sun and the way the metal rings. Give me the words that can weather the coming gale. Turn the bright page and unfasten the rusted veil. Say it in the spirit that the salt of the earth provides. Please speak in the language the traveler brings, of the copper sun and the way the metal rings. Give me the words that can weather the coming gale. Turn the bright page and unfasten the rusted veil.